For most of us, if we ride an elevator up to an observation deck on a skyscraper, we are content. For others, the thrill is in free climbing the buildings, to go where few dare to go. The art of skyscraper climbing is filled with many dangers. The danger of getting arrested or even killed. There are very few activities that will get your adrenaline pumping as much as climbing to the top of a super tall skyscraper. Here are the world's tallest 5 buildings and some of the people who have dared to climb them. Lotte World Tower. The Lotte World Tower is 1,823 feet tall and has 123 floors. External construction finished up in March 2016, and currently they are working to finish up the interior. This massive skyscraper is located in Seoul, South Korea. On March 27, 2016, 2 urban exploring daredevils broke into the building and climbed to the top. They took pictures and videos, as they do on all of their climbs. Vitaly Raskolov is from Russia. Vadim Makarov is from Ukraine. Their YouTube channel is called On the Roofs, and they climb many huge skyscrapers. These guys don't simply take the elevator to an observation deck either. They go as high as they can. Usually they end up climbing to the top of a crane that is at the top of the skyscrapers. So in most skyscraper climbs, they actually climb higher than the actual building is. They don't use harnesses and safety equipment. They truly free climb the structures. Ping An Finance Center. The Ping An Finance Center is a 120-floor skyscraper in Shenzhen, China. It stands 1,965 feet tall. Qiu Weilong was the first person to climb the building once it was completed, but it was also climbed by the On the Roof guys too. Yes, these guys are not afraid of any building, regardless of how tall it is. In fact, Vitaly Raskolov and Vadim Makarov want more super tall skyscraper structures to be built so they will have a larger playground. Abraj Al Bait Clock Tower. The Abraj Al Bait Clock Tower skyscraper is 1,971 feet tall and is located in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. It is also called the Mecca Royal Clock Tower Hotel. It is located near the world's largest mosque. The mosque attracts so many visitors to the city that one of the towers at this skyscraper location has a dedicated prayer room that can hold more than 10,000 people. Although it is only the 3rd tallest skyscraper in the world, it does have the world's largest clock face. Big Ben is popular and well known. Although Big Ben in London has a lot of history, this clock face is even more astounding. The clock face is 141 feet in diameter. This skyscraper was built on the spot where the Asyad fortress once stood. They demolished the Asyad fortress to make way for this mega structure. It is very sad because the Asyad fortress was built in 1780 by the Ottoman Turks, and it stood until 2002 when the Saudi government destroyed it. There was worldwide outrage at the Saudis for destroying this historic fortress. No known climbing attempts have been made on the Abraj Al Bait Clock Tower. As much as our favorite climbers Raskolov and Makarov would like to climb this structure, it is nearly impossible because the Abraj Al Bait is located in Mecca, and the only people allowed in Mecca are Muslims. If you are a Muslim and a free climber, then you stand a better chance of being successful. But if caught, you will be treated as if you were disrespecting Mecca, the home of the Prophet Muhammad. I don't know what would happen to you, but it could result in potentially a painful death. I do suspect, though, that we will see someone free climb the Abraj Al Bait in the future. I am not sure how it will be done or by who, but if we are actively developing Hyperloop technology, then we sure as hell can get someone to free climb to the top of the Abraj Al Bait in Mecca. The Shanghai Tower is 2,073 feet tall. The Shanghai Tower exterior was completed in March 2016, but work is still ongoing for the interior. Visitors can take an elevator to an observation deck that is located on the 119th floor. It only takes 55 seconds for the elevator to go from the bottom floor to the 119th floor. Raskolov and Makarov Khodorov also climbed the Shanghai Tower in 2014. Burj Khalifa. The Burj Khalifa is not only the tallest building in the world, but it is also the best looking of all the skyscrapers on this list. The Burj Khalifa is just one of many beautiful structures in the city of Dubai. The Burj Khalifa has 163 floors and is 2,717 feet tall. The government decided to build the tallest building in the world because they wanted to increase tourism to help them diversify from an oil-based economy. The Burj Khalifa was designed by Adrian Smith of Skidmore, Owings and Merrill, the architectural firm who also designed One World Trade Center and Willis Tower, which used to be called the Sears Tower. For us regular people who get a chance to visit the Burj Khalifa, there are observation decks on the 124th floor and the 148th floor. There have been a few climbers on the Burj Khalifa. One of the most notable was Alan Spider-Man Robert, who scaled the outside of Burj Khalifa. It took him 6 hours to climb to the spire at the top. Normally, Spider-Man Robert free climbs without safety attachments or harnesses, but in order to comply with the United Arab Emirates safety laws, he used a rope and harness for the climb. Photographer Joe McNally also climbed to the top using safety equipment. His video was pretty fascinating, but I am still waiting for one of the extreme climbers such as the On the Roof guys to climb it. And On the Roof's Burj Khalifa climb would be the most amazing one yet. So which of these skyscrapers is your favorite? Would you be brave enough to climb one of these if you had the chance?